I think I need a website that's called Backwoods Preacher or something like that, because the sermon this week is going to come to you from the back of the property where there's a big long utility cut. Great Lakes Energy, or what's now called Great Lakes Energy, brought power here in the 1940s, which was then way out in the country and still is for the most part. And Great Lakes Energy is close to bringing high-speed internet here. We've gotten the notice that they could show up at any day. We're just praying for that to happen. And I won't be driving to Stuttsville to upload this. Anyway, somewhere back here, well, it might be quite a ways back, I'm not sure. I haven't been back here for a while. I know we were snowshoeing back here only seems like a month ago or two. But somewhere back here is a deer blind that a friend of ours set up. We encourage him to come, and he gets a license for himself and his dad, who he brings along, and he does some of it. You can do crossbow, and then you does, and then bucks. He gets a license for everything. And we think the more deer that are killed, the better the world will be. Now, I just say that because I'm somebody who's had Lyme disease twice, but there really are way too many deer, and there are no, or next to no, natural predators anymore, because things like coyotes get put down by farmers, understandably, people trying to raise livestock. But deer, what useful purpose do they have? Okay, I just have to keep talking because it's apparently much farther. I thought we were there already. But here, you can see on this pole, the True Stream fiber optic stuff is this far. Very exciting. And where is your deer blind, RJ? Somehow, could it be way back here? I don't think it's that way. I had this vision of taking this big clearing up here and making it a garden, fencing it in, putting in a well, because the energy company maintains this cut for us, so I don't think you're supposed to drive on it, but they wouldn't know. But that seemed pretty grand a plan, if you know what I mean. So we made a much smaller garden closer to the house where we could actually get to it. But there is this great place that could be used for something. Some days we talk about putting in solar panels. When you got 20 acres and it mostly looks like this, you can imagine a lot of things. And speaking of weird imaginations, since I'm just randomly talking, now we're still on the line here, but they've put in some kind of a juncture, like you'd want to hook up your internet out here. And there isn't a structure for, I don't know, a quarter of a mile or more. So who's going to get high-speed internet? See, there it is on the pole. And this is the area. You can't see or hear. The only thing you can see is another pole. There's just nobody out here. So I don't exactly know who they're thinking is going to hook up here, but maybe they have better prophetic vision than I do about what's going to happen on this property. Okay. Somehow I think that's the deer blind, but oh my goodness, this is more of a hike than I expected. The things you do for Jesus. Oh, maybe he cleared it up and then I'll have no place to sit. Great. That's what this whole record your stuff online thing has been like. Every step of the way, it's like, you can't do this, you can't upload that, there's no service, this is not working, you can't. I can't wait till this is over, even if I do get some nice exercise. Yeah, I think this is where the blind was. And maybe it's not anymore. I can't. We're coming up on it. It wasn't much more than a 2x4 with a piece of cloth on it and a couple of chairs out of some kindergarten room. So if it's still here, I'll have a place to sit. And if it isn't, I'm just going to sit like a bump on a log. So, oh, maybe, yeah, the tire tracks look sort of recent. Maybe he has come back here and cleaned it up. Oh, no, I can see it. It's farther on yet. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Can you see it? Way down there? No. I don't know who's going to watch this video. Someone with a really sick mind, I suppose. But for whatever reason, I'm documenting this because it helps keep me sane. What day is this anyway? I don't even know. So that's not the deer blind. That's just where a tree fell. But it is up here. It's a shame about this. The property is not really very well planned or used because everything's sort of close to the road. And there's all this back here just waiting around for someone to pave it over and build a Walmart or something. That won't be happening, by the way, for any number of reasons. Okay, can you see the deer blind now? It's up there on the right. And they did not put a connection for high-speed internet here. And you'd think the deer hunters might actually want to use it sometime. Who knows? I can't really imagine hunting deer. You come out where it's colder than it is today. It's about 30. And you sit out here all day. And when the deer happen to run near you or walk near you, you try to take a shot. And you got to have good aim because the noise scares them off. I don't know. But you do get venison when you're done. And there's one fewer deer. You know, we call them deer ticks, the ones that carry Lyme disease, but they're actually more likely to be carried by mice and little things like that. But anyway, so here is the beautiful deer blind. Your sermon this week will be coming from here for reasons no one can explain.